Kwik Snax Dizzy was released in 1989. Published by Codemasters. I ended up with 2 copies of this game, one a single tape I scooped off the shelves in W.H. Smith's, and the other came in the Dizzy Excellent Adventures box set. The only games I didn't own from that box were Panic Dizzy and The Prince of Yoke Folk, as it's an exclusive to that box set. Having a copy of Yoke Folk irritated my cousins. They didn't own it, which surprised me because the brats could snap their fingers and get anything they wanted. Let's start with the basics. When it comes to all the budget Dizzy party games, the Oliver twins only programmed fast food in 1989. Kwik Snax in 1989, Bubble Dizzy and Panic Dizzy in 1990, Dizzy Down the Rapids in 1991, and lastly Go Dizzy Go in 1993. These games may have been loosely designed by the Oliver twins, but they were clearly programmed by other people. Where fast food was influenced by Pac-Man. In an interview, the twins admit that fast food began as a pet project to create a Pac-Man clone for the Spectrum. In the end, they merely added some Dizzy sprites on top of it. Kwik Snax was also inspired by another arcade game, this being the 1982 Japanese arcade game Pengo. All of the party games share the same flaw, this being the absence of a Dizzy theme. You could practically sprite switch the main character in every one of these games, then sell it off under a different name, and nobody would notice back then. Even individuals who hated Dizzy games didn't mind playing Kwik Snax. Why? Because of its low cost at £2.99 and its traditional arcade feel of just one more go. Unless you had a 128K Spectrum, you wouldn't have seen the game's intro, which was performed by the Dizzy Band and was an impressive sight to see. Now I have completed both food-themed games, but I favor Kwik Snax. For me, Kwik Snax were the exception to the rule. Normally, every game that wasn't programmed by the Oliver twins was often utter pants. The game has 4 stages, and each stage requires you to save your family members by collecting fruit and crushing foes with blocks. There were power-ups, but there were also downgrades. I would simply avoid any sort of power-up like the plague. Many individuals make the mistake of trying to rush around in this game. They try to play the game like Pac-Man. However, the slow and steady player wins this game. You can't lose as long as you're cautious and mindful of every move you make. In between stages, you'd get mini-games, similar to most arcade games of the time. This was done to break up the normal gameplay and keep things interesting. Examples of this include Test Your Might in Mortal Kombat and Card Destruction in Street Fighter.
I'm sure you've heard the words, "This is the way." But have you ever stopped to feel their weight? The Mandalorian is more than a story, it's a code. A creed about loyalty, found family, and the journey of redemption. So as we wrap up, remember, whether you're forging your own path or standing by those who matter most is the way. Hit subscribe, and let's explore the galaxy together.